friends, I'm Neetu and you're watching my channel Hobby Chef Fame, and today I'll be making a very healthy recipe which is non-fried carrots and oats koftas. Okay, there is one particular reason why I'm doing this recipe with oats, because I got one nice gift hamper from Quaker Oats India. They had sent me a few different products of their range, like one of it is this Quaker Oats, and there's many different flavors of oats and poha, two different flavors of poha, and it's altogether like 10-11 products which I'll be posting pictures. But today I'll be using this oats in my kofta curry, and I'll not be frying the koftas to make it even more healthy. So let's get started. So now let's get started. Just have a look at the ingredients here. I have pureed together 2 small onions, 2 small tomatoes and 1 green chili. Now I've taken 1 boiled potato and 2 carrots which I have grated, chopped finely. You can also grate it very finely. Obviously, the star of the show, half cup of oats will go into this. So now to start the preparation, first of all I'll saute the carrots a little bit so that the moisture is evaporated and it becomes easier to bind them into koftas. Now I'll saute this for a while till the moisture is a little evaporated and it becomes a little soft. Then I'll transfer this to the mixing bowl. So our carrots are done. Now I've added half cup of oats, and now I'll be transferring the carrots into the mixing bowl. And with the help of this masher, I'll mash things up. We need not to cook oats because it will be done while frying the koftas. While cooking the koftas, we'll obviously not fry them. Okay, I'm adding the regular spices that are used in our daily kitchen. Salt as per taste. This is garam masala. You can add 1/4 teaspoon. Red chili powder as per your taste. Coriander powder 1 tablespoon. Coriander powder 1 teaspoon. A little bit of amchur powder 1/4 teaspoon. If you wish to add a little bit of kasuri methi, you can add. That will add to the flavor. I'm going to add this kasuri methi in the gravy, so I'm avoiding it now. You can add a pinch of baking powder to this to make these koftas a little fluffy, but again I'm avoiding that. So now with the help of this spoon, I'll mix everything together. You can use your hands instead. We'll check the seasoning and adjust if anything is required, and then we'll add 1 tablespoon of corn flour to this for the binding. Okay, now with this mixture, we'll make balls or koftas. Okay, now one interesting thing you can do is you can stuff these koftas with the cottage cheese, that is paneer, or you can stuff them with some grated coconut or some soaked raisins. I don't like raisins, so I'm not using this, but I definitely would have added paneer if it was available. So you can do those things to make it even more interesting. So likewise, I'll make the balls with the rest of the mixture. Friends, as you can see, I have made 7 koftas out of this. So this quantity will give you approximately 6 to 7 koftas. Now we'll proceed further to fry these. As I said before, we'll not be frying these koftas. So how we are going to make them? We'll bake them? No. We'll be using this appam pan to make these koftas. It uses very less of oil and koftas comes out very crispy. And just not for the koftas, you can make anything with these. Manchurian, you can make bread rolls, you can make aloo tikki cutlets and many more recipes with this. It just depends upon your creativity. I have heated this pan and I have added very little oil, as you can see. Now I'll be dropping these koftas into this. It takes a little longer in this than frying, but obviously worth it. Now we'll cover this pan with a lid and let it cook from one side, then we'll turn it over. While our koftas are getting cooked in this pan, I turn them, flip them with this pencil kind of a thing that you get with the pan, and it becomes really easy to flip them over. So while this is happening, we'll make the gravy. I have taken the same pan in which I sauteed the carrots, and now I'll be adding 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds to this. And when this starts to crackle, I will be adding 1/2 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. I make my ginger garlic paste at home, and it's always better if you use the homemade ones. I don't like the flavor of the store-bought one. Cook this for 30 seconds and then we'll add this paste which we have made already. It's a very simple kofta curry. I'm not adding any kind of cream or extra ghee to this to make it healthy. We'll cover this with the lid and let it cook for 10 to 12 minutes. So guys, our hot and crispy non-fried koftas are ready. You can see these are quite crisp. I'll not transfer them to any plate. I'll let it settle down in this pan only. Okay, now let's have a check at our gravy which is cooking now. It has been like 5 to 7 minutes and water has almost evaporated. We'll cook this for another 5 to 7 minutes with the closed lid. So now you can see that the water has evaporated and the oil so now you can see that water has completely evaporated and it has oozed out the oil. Now we'll add our dry spices to this. First of all, I'll add some kasuri methi. Salt as per the taste, red chili powder. You have to take care that we have added 1 green chili in the paste. Garam masala, that is 1/4 teaspoon. Coriander powder 1 teaspoon. Turmeric, that is 1/4 teaspoon. And now we'll mix this up. Now I'm adding 1 cup of water to this. See, this is the consistency of the gravy now. If you want it to be a little thin, you can add 1/2 cup of water more. But we'll be adding a little bit of milk in the end, so again you have to take care. Now we'll simmer this on slow flame for 5 to 7 minutes again. So this is the consistency of the gravy after cooking it for 5 minutes, and we'll switch off the flame now, let it cool down for a minute, and then we'll add milk to this. I'm adding low fat milk. If you want, you can add some cream to this, or you can add or you can add 1/4 cup of hung curd. It gives the gravy a nice creamy texture, but obviously it's less in calorie content than the cream. It's a nice substitute for cream, I should say. So now it has been 1 or 2 minutes since we have switched off the flames. The gas is still switched off, and we'll add the milk to this and we'll keep stirring it. Now we'll switch on the flame. So friends, our creamy gravy is ready, and we've not added cream to this, still it has become so creamy. And I've switched off the flame. I simmered it for 2-3 minutes and it's done now. We'll transfer this to our serving dish. I've taken a white oval serving dish, and to this we'll pour the gravy first. Now we'll add the koftas. If you want, you can add a little more of the gravy on top. So guys, very healthy carrot and oats kofta, non-fried carrots and oat koftas are ready. I've garnished this with a little bit of hunkered and chili flakes, and it smells just awesome. Please do try this recipe at home and do let me know. Bye bye.